For the record, my name is Travis Nelson, State Representative for House District 44, North and Northeast Portland. Right now, in our state, when an employee earns vacation time, they earn that as compensation. Yet in Oregon, whether that earned time is paid out at the end of employment depends entirely on an employer's policy, and enforcement is only based off of case law. Workers are often forced to pursue unpaid vacation through the courts, which can be unrealistic for the average worker. I've introduced a version of this policy in the past 2 legislative sessions, and House Bill 4094 is a result of changes made from those versions after receiving feedback from stakeholders. I think most importantly, we removed the obligation to pay out sick leave as part of this bill. This legislation has real economic impact for workers and their families. It puts their earned compensation into their pockets when they are leaving a job, a time when they need it the most. Before I get to the details of this bill, I'd like to share a little bit about why this is personal for me. The first time that I can remember cashing out the PTO that I earned was when I was a janitor. I took the money that I earned from that PTO cash out to move across the state of Washington from Kennewick to Seattle to work as a landscaper and attend Seattle Central Community College. There, I continued on my path to becoming a nurse. On another occasion, I cashed out PTO before starting a new job, which allowed me a cushion that I needed to deal with some personal life changes before starting my next job. Luckily, I had a union contract in both cases. And that said, I don't know if I would be sitting here before you today if I had not had those dollars at critical crossroads in my life. This bill is not radical. 16 states already have laws related to vacation payout, including states across the nation, both red and blue. Kentucky, North Carolina, Nebraska, North Dakota, and California are just some of the states that have adopted this policy. Oregon would not be standing on its own. After feedback from stakeholders, we included flexibility for employers. This bill continues to allow use it or lose it policies so long as employees have a reasonable opportunity to take their leave and receive advance notice before loss of that leave. Employers can decide whether to pay out vacation or take proper steps to ensure that the time is used. I also want to note that this bill only applies after the effective date and will not be impeding on any current contracts or agreements between employers and employees. It will only impact hours earned after the effective date of the legislation. An amendment now posted on OLS further addresses concerns raised by agency and legislative HR. It maintains the current state practice of allowing vacation accruals of up to 350 hours while capping mandatory payout at 300 hours. Employers are free to offer more generous benefits, and collective bargaining agreements cannot undercut the protections in this law. My office is currently working with Legislative Counsel on an amendment to address concerns raised by small businesses. This amendment is intended to align the bill with existing statutory frameworks and existing employment law that exempts employers with fewer than 10 employees. Additional exemption-related issues that have been raised are also being addressed. The amendment is in progress and will be ready soon. And lastly, this bill will generate revenue without increasing taxes. I repeat, without raising taxes. When vacation is paid out as wages, it is taxed as income. I see this policy as a win-win. It provides additional revenue for the state while also putting money back into the pockets of workers when they are between jobs, again, at a time when they need it most. We have also confirmed that this bill will have no effect on PERS beyond what currently happens with lump sum payouts. House Bill 4094 is pro-worker, flexible for employers, is revenue generating, and representative of our state's values as Oregonians. Oregon should adopt this policy and join the many other states that already have. I urge your support. Thank you.